Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Rose. This is the final mini story. I went ahead and started it because I accidentally messed up my recording, so I'm having to restart it. So anyway, we're into the shivering. The woman staggers through the foliage of the forest. I had to find it, the meeting place. Where was it? She has no idea how long she's been feeling. At time and days become a blur while floating in and out of consciousness. How long has it been since the horse threw her off its back before being crushed beneath the claws of that great beast? When was the last time she heard the sound of the battle that raged while she crawled into safety? I had to find them. Her foot gets trapped in that branch as she almost stumbles to the ground. Tired, she leans against a tree to collect herself while struggling to stay conscious. Where am I going? The world around her seems strangely distant and unreal, and the sound of the wildlife in these mountains no longer affect her. Where can I possibly go to save myself? Milady? A shadow appears in the distance, calling her name. Who? Milady. The world turns into a blur once again, and fatigue overwhelms her like a heavy blanket fading. Quick, she's over here. Ha! The female soldier stands with crossed arms, looking down upon the girl lying on the blankets before her. Her eyes are closed as she sleeps, and her wounds have been cleansed and bandaged. It is evening now, and a small bonfire burns close by, illuminating her face. What do you think happened? I don't know. These things don't go according to plan. That much is obvious. Be on alert. The Templars could be nearby as well, for all we know. Yes, ma'am. Should we leave? She looks badly hurt. No, we stay until she wakes up and tells us what happened. It would be a disaster if the Templars proceeded to care her, then all will be for nothing. We have to be clear about our situation. Besides, her wounds are nothing we can't handle at the moment. Most of it seems to be exhaustion. Yes, ma'am. The woman furrows her brows, mumbling to herself. We aren't expecting to meet her for 2 more days, and those wounds, how long has she been out here on her own? Oh, my lady, you're awake. Adele slowly opens her eyes, trying to figure out where she is. You are? My lady Adele, I am Lieutenant Ulrika. I am here with the Hellenian soldiers to meet up with you. Helen? She pushes herself up and looks around, still a little disoriented, then she sighs in relief. I made it. How are you feeling? I think I'm alright. Weakly, she holds her hand to her head, but then she notices the cloth beside her head. Fresh clothes that prepared for you, my lady. I see, thank you very much. Ulrika kneels beside Adele as she continues. If I may ask, what happened to your escort, the group of Templars you were traveling with? The Templars, fuzzy memories of the fight against the dragon returns. What happened to them? I think they are gone. Gone? They were killed. But killed by whom? A dragon. There is a short pause, and then Ulrika gets back up. A cool, serious air surrounds her every movement. I will let you get something to eat and recollect yourself, but then please call for me. It is urgent that we talk soon. Alright, thank you, Ulrika. They all then excuse me. Wait. Yes? Are you in charge of this group? No, that would be Captain Benford. I can call him if you wish. No, that is alright. Ulrika makes a short bow and leaves. Adele stares silently at the clothes prepared for her while in deep thought. She kicked up the colors of the fabric that is a uniform from her home country care brought especially for her. The soldiers have placed her in the middle of their crude camp, and she can see them around her taking care of their duties. The uniforms are different, and there are more soldiers here than in her previous camp. So many faces she has never seen before. Looking down at herself, she could tell her wounds had been treated while she was unconscious. A plate of simple food and a canteen with water has been placed there for her. I made it. This place the soldiers were waiting for her. For a while, she had naively wished a day where she had to meet these soldiers would never arrive, and suddenly everything happened so fast. It makes those days of traveling into the mountains seem so distant and irrelevant. This is much better. That dress just felt too restrictive. I can move better this way. I am happy that you are pleased, my lady. Adele stretches in suggestion and lets her hair hang loose behind her back. Her symbol of priestess is hanging out on her chest for all to see. Soon my duty will be finished, and I'll have to go home and be hidden away in a cloister somewhere. But I won't think of that now. I'll enjoy my freedom for just a little while. Lady Adele, if I may ask what happened, when were you attacked, I mean? I'm not sure. The dragon just came unprovoked. I would have been killed if the Templars had not stepped in and fought so hard to protect me. It is quite ironic, isn't it? Weapon to the Templars. I think they died. Are you sure? I believe so, but it all happened so fast. I was trying to get away. I see. Ulrika falls silent while pondering this. We will stay for a while yet to make sure that we are clear. We will send out patrols to check the area for traces of the Templars. Be on guard at all times, though if they're truly dragons in these mountains, then we can't be too careful. Adele just waits while Elrica talks to a soldier by her side, still looking around her as she takes in the sight of this foreign camp. And the soldiers leaves, Elrica turns out towards Adele once again. Captain Manfred has returned from his patrol. By the way, he wants you to come and report the details directly to him. It's quite convenient, wasn't it, my lady? The dragon, took care of our problem after all. Maybe you want to fight in the Templars now. That may be true. Still, you and your father have the grand military of Helen on your side. I am sure the fabled strength of the so-called Templars of the Blue Rose is just an exaggerated rumor. They would not be a problem for us. Oh, and dragons too? Alright, we're here to protect you after all. What is it, my lady? No, it's nothing. You just reminded me of someone. Orca watches her with a puzzled expression for a moment, as if trying to figure out what she is thinking, then brushes it aside and urges Adele on once again. The captain is this way. Please follow me. Is the captain a strong warrior? Adele wonders this out loud as they walk through the camp towards a small tent. Huh? Yes, he is. Actually, we would like for you to stay with them and as close as guarded as much as possible. No, my lady. I could choose my own bodyguard, can I not? I would rather it be you. As you wish, my lady. I will bring this up when we talk to the captain. Adele just nods silently. They reach the tent and Elrica exchanges a few words with the soldiers standing outside the entrance. Adele doesn't listen but waits with her thoughts somewhere else when suddenly a strange sensation catches her attention and makes her turn her gaze away from the camp. My lady, we can go in and talk to the captain now. Elrica impatiently urges her on once again as she sees the girl spaced out beside her. Lady Adele? That's strange. Don't you feel it? What do you mean? And Adele reaches up to the symbol hanging around her neck, almost as if trying to confirm her suspicions. There is something strange in these mountains. Strange. Do you sense danger? No, I don't think it's dangerous. I barely sense it, though. Adele turns back towards Elrica in order to follow her into the tent. The soldier lifts a canvas covering the entrance to let them in, but this new discovery still lingers in the back of Dale's mind as she casts one last glance over her shoulder towards the jagged silhouette of the mountain above them. There is something here. What is it? She unconsciously touches her symbol again while deep in thought, her curiosity wakened by the faint trace of a distant presence climbing the cliffs. What could it be? Okay, guys, that was The Other Side. There is no more left to do in this game. So, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next series, or video, or whatever I'm going to do. I have no idea.